Level 1. Shame. The predominant emotional state here is humiliation. Life feels like walking with your head buried in sand. You feel invincible, but also exposed at the same time. You avoid eye contact and apologize constantly. Every mistake feels permanent, and you don't believe you deserve help. On this level, you're prone to other negative emotions, such as anger, guilt, and false pride. Clinically, this may manifest as severe depression. But shame has one weakness: truth. If you want to climb up, tell one small truth to someone safe, and the wall starts to crack. People at this level include bullied kids, prisoners broken by humiliation, and serial killers. Level 2. Guilt. In guilt, you see yourself as a sinner and can't forgive yourself for past actions or behaviors. Every memory is replayed as evidence against you. Unconscious guilt can have serious consequences, like disease or a desire to end the game. The psyche here optimizes for punishment, not growth. It feels like carrying a gavel in your head, always slamming down. To move up the ladder, compassion and self-forgiveness are the only way to release guilt. Strictly religious people and addicts stuck in a cycle are often on this level. Level 3. Apathy. The main emotional state here is despair. People stop trying because they expect nothing to change. Life feels flat, no joy, no anger, just emptiness. It's being alive but without energy to live. They may sleep all day, avoid decisions, and withdraw from others. Getting out of apathy is simple: motion. One meaningful action at a time. Go on a walk, talk to a friend, or do something bold. Do anything that breaks the pattern and gets you moving. Isolated individuals, homeless, or chronically depressed people often fall here. Level 4. Grief. Individuals in grief see life as sad and the world as a sad place. Grief feels like a backpack full of stones. Every step drags, every breath aches. People mourn what was lost: relationships, dreams, or security. The focus is on what's gone, on images of how things could have been, not what's ahead. The way forward is sharing and acceptance. Share the pain with someone who listens. Over time, the weight lightens and you accept that you cannot change the past. You become empowered as you gain control of your mind. Anyone mourning for an extended period can fall in this level. Level 5. Fear. On this level of consciousness, you see the world as dangerous and threatening. People worry about the worst-case scenario. Most choices are about avoiding harm, risks, or big changes. They live small because the unknown looks deadly. But fear shrinks when named. Write it down or call it out. If you name it, it loses its grip. With that, you gain confidence to confront and defeat it. Level 6. Desire. Desire fuels most people, but often for the wrong reasons. A feeling of hunger and never having enough. More money, more power, more fame, more cars. That's when desire stops being about goals and becomes obsessive. It's like running on a treadmill that never stops. The way upwards starts with gratitude. Name what you already have, not just what's missing. And desire turns into decision, commitment, and choosing. Over-obsessive hustlers, entrepreneurs, and influencers can easily fall into this trap. Level 7. Anger. Hate fuels everything. Cats meowing, someone cutting you off in traffic, or having high ping in your final League of Legends ranked game. People here fight back and feel alive, but they live in resentment. They're often irritable and oversensitive. Anger can liberate, or it can scorch. The way up is direction. Point the energy at building, not burning. Controlled anger becomes fuel. Uncontrolled anger leads to rage and just leaves ashes. Level 8. Pride. This is the first level where you start to feel good. However, it comes with a downside. The good feeling comes from an inflated ego, being better than someone else and looking down on others. You chase achievements, reputation, and recognition. Life feels powerful until someone criticizes. You take everything personally and believe it's an attack against you. Humility is the only way up the ladder. Shift from proving worth to improving worth. You don't need to tower over everyone. You just need to grow. Level 9. Courage. This is the gateway to higher levels of consciousness. You have your first real taste of true power. Here, you grow and take action despite fear. You see life as challenging and exciting, filled with choices instead of traps. You're not free of negative emotions, but you can handle them in healthy ways. One small leap each day compounds into strength. Fear doesn't vanish, but you still move forward. Soldiers, new business owners, and entrepreneurs fall on this level. Level 10. Neutrality. At this level, you're flexible, relaxed, and open-minded. People aren't trapped by highs or lows. You think clearly, choose freely, and don't overreact if things don't go your way. In neutrality, there is a sense of well-being and safety. Neutral is safe, but too safe can turn stagnant. That's the trap. To avoid this and climb higher, balance calm with curiosity. Seek challenges to push yourself further. Grounded individuals and meditation practitioners reside here. Level 11. Willingness. The predominant emotional state here is optimism. You lean into challenges instead of shying away. You try, fail, try again until you succeed. Life feels abundant, like standing in an open field instead of a cage. You're friendly and sociable. You're also willing to face inner issues, self-correct, and learn from mistakes. When progress is slow, keep showing up and be persistent. That momentum will help you climb higher. Level 12. Acceptance. At this level, you take full responsibility of your life. You understand that you are the creator of your story. You realize happiness and love come from within, not from outside. You adapt to circumstances and start to see the bigger picture. Acceptance doesn't mean stagnation, it means clarity. Ownership is the key to the next level. It empowers you, while resistance drains. Recovered addicts and capable leaders fall here. Level 13. Reason. Here, you use your abilities and talents to make meaningful contributions to the world. You use logic, data, and structure to master problems. You have clarity and think with precision. That by itself isn't bad, but it's linear. It blocks you from higher levels of consciousness into the spiritual paradigm. Reason explains the world, but love transforms it. Scientists and rational philosophers are on this level. Think Einstein or Freud. Level 14. Love. This is not love in a romantic or emotional way. Love is an unconditional state of being, an energy field that connects everything. Here, you act with compassion, empathy, and care for others. At this level, you transcend the motives of personal ego desires. Your intuition grows strong, and you feel guided by a greater force. Only about 4% of people reach this level, according to David Hawkins. Gandhi and Mother Teresa are on this level. Level 15. Joy. This is also the level where miracles can occur. Life feels like artistic expression, beautiful and effortless. Everything is seen as a form of love and divine creation. You take great joy in healing and raising others' consciousness. At this level, it's not about winning, it's about living fully. Spiritual teachers, healers, and clairvoyants reside here, such as Carl Jung and Dalai Lama. People with near-death experiences can also reach this level for a short time. Level 16. Peace. Only 1 out of 10 million people attain this level. Often, people here remove themselves from society, as their calling exceeds ordinary activities. They become great geniuses, gurus, and contribute to mankind behind the scenes. Life feels whole and timeless. Nothing is stationary. All is alive and radiant. In the presence of peace, all things are possible. Love, compassion, and forgiveness. Eckhart Tolle, Tibetan abbots, and Lao Tzu fall on this level. Level 17. Enlightenment. Here, the self dissolves into pure awareness. Life feels infinite, beyond words and ego. At this level, you can't distinguish between the spiritual and the mundane. It's the end of the ladder, yet the start of everything. The way upwards isn't doing, it's dissolving. It's completely outside of normal human experience. This is the level of the greatest avatars in history: Buddha, Jesus, and Krishna. On which level you think you're on right now? And what will you do to level up? Comment below, I want to read your responses.